Here's a segment from this month's edition of St. Charles Parish Today, a new monthly local talk show. Mardi Gras in St. Charles Parish is known for excess. There's the plentiful food and drink at parade route family gatherings, the many friends and neighbors to catch up with, and of course, the amazing amount of beads, cups, and other throws that have become a trademark of our local crews. Today, we have Krewe des Allemands organizer Wayne Guillot to talk about the history of this parade and what we can expect this year. Thank you so much for being here. And before we start, I do want to mention that we did invite somebody from Krewe of Louisville and they weren't able to make it. So today we'll just talk about des Allemands.
Okay.
Going back into history, and tell us a little bit about how Krewe des Allemands got started.
Well, the Krewe des Allemands got started about 40 years ago. It was started by the American Legion. And through the years, it was picked up by the Lions Club. Okay. In 1993, the Lions Club disbanded the parade, and there was no parade in '94. Just a few trucks. People wanted to keep the tradition alive, so they basically got their pickup trucks, decorated them, and hit the streets. In '95, some of the local community members went ahead and got together and formed a new organization and a new board, and got the parade up and running again, and they've been doing it now for going on 14, almost 15 years.
Wow.
And it's been trying to keep the tradition alive.
Right. So is there anything new this year that parade goers should look out for while they're on the route?
Well, this year we're doing something a little bit different than we have it in the past. With the economic downturn, the family members are trying to decide if they want to ride. Our floats are, just like with Louisville, they are homemade. The community puts their floats together, they enter them in contests, things like that. And a lot of people don't either have the time or the money. People are just not wanting to do it. So this year, the Krewe des Allemands, we decided to go ahead and rent some New Orleans style Mardi Gras floats.
Wow.
Basically what you would see in a Blaine Kern float. So this year we're lucky enough to have 2, possibly 3 floats that's going to be in addition to our parade. And what we're trying to do is to see what kind of reception we get from the des Allemands, as well as the Luling, Booty, anywhere in St. Charles, see what kind of presence we get out of it, what people are interested in, if this is something they want to do. And we're going to look at, in 2012, to add additional floats and make it as big as we possibly can get it.
So it'll be interesting. It'll be a little bit of both worlds. You'll have the friends and family floats, and then also the kind of the professional floats. So
exactly. And we're gonna this year we're lucky enough to have a couple of double-decker floats. So it's going to be really interesting to see what the community thinks about what we're proposing to do. Instead of people just going out and building their own floats, they'll be able to come directly to the Krewe des Allemands. They'll be able to join the crew, and we will supply them with a spot.
Great. So you yourself, do you have any traditions with your family as far as Krewe des Allemands or even Mardi Gras in the city that you enjoy doing?
Like a child is for Christmas, they excited about their presents and they look forward to it. This is my time of the year. Mardi Gras, I'm from the New Orleans area. I'm married into a family in des Allemands, so Mardi Gras flows through my veins. And I've sat on the board of directors for 2 different carnival clubs in the New Orleans area. So when Mardi Gras time comes around, I hit the streets. We usually spend the whole 2 weeks going to parades. Usually the last weekend of Mardi Gras, we get a hotel room and we stay downtown and we party with the best of them.
So what is it really like to head up one of the only 2 parades in the parish? You know, for people who maybe don't want to go to New Orleans in the city, this is really the only 2 opportunities that we have to kind of celebrate Mardi Gras. What is that like to kind of be, so to speak, in charge of that?
It's a big difference. Like I said, I came from doing it in New Orleans area. It's a little bit different than it is, and it's more of a family atmosphere over here. I truly enjoy it. I look forward to it every year. It's more down home. People, you know, you pass down the right, people are barbecuing in their front yard. They have all their family and friends come in from all over the state, from wherever. That way they can see what it's like, and it's a very down home, there's no trouble, no problems, and it's really good.
Mm-hmm. So for people who want to get involved and want to ride, how can they do that for next year?
Well, even for this year, because we have the 3 floats, we are accepting membership applications this year. For the 2011 parade, it would be $60 for an adult, $35 for a child under 12. That secures your spot. You just come on and bring your throws. Next year, we're getting things together, but to get the pricing and things like that, it's all going to depend on how many floats we have. Mm-hmm. But anybody that's interested in riding can contact myself at 504-287-6432, or they can contact our board president, which is Brenda False. Her number is 985-758-2161.
Very good. And the last thing is just remind our viewers where they can see the parade, the time, the date, the route.
The parade is on Sunday, March 6th at 1 o'clock. The parade is going to line up on the old Highway 90. It's going to start on the corner of the old road and Whitley. It's going to go up Whitley to Highway 90. It's going to take a right on Highway 90. It's going to go to Highway 361, which passes in front of St. Gertrude Catholic Church. It's going to take a right onto Dijon and travel onto Old Spanish Trail and go up back up on the old road and make a right on to Lorraine, and it's going to end on the corner of Lorraine and Highway 361.
Very good.
631.
Very good. Well, we look forward to it and look forward to a very exciting Mardi Gras season here in St. Charles Parish.
Well, thank you. We look forward to it too. We want everybody to come out and enjoy it, have a good time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Catch the entire episode right here on Channel 6, daily at 5 p.m. or watch anytime at scptoday.com.